Hey guys, welcome back to Ellen Beauty. My name is Leah and today we are going to be doing a full face of makeup using just one brand. Since makeup has gotten so expensive, especially drugstore, I thought it would be perfect to do a full face of makeup using Wet n Wild. So Wet n Wild has been around forever. I remember going through the makeup aisles with my mom and seeing Wet n Wild products thinking, oh my goodness, that looks like so much fun. So let's get into a full face using just Wet n Wild. So I did have to go to the store to pick up a few products, but what I like is Wet n Wild actually has a lot of really great products for the tiny price that it is. So we are going to start with a primer. I have the Photo Focus Face Primer Dewy Lumino. I like a more dewy skin, so let's get a little bit of this on and massage a little bit into my hand and apply. This gives me a good shiny look. Once you put foundation on over this, it's going to give you that kind of lit from within kind of look, that natural glow, healthy glow. And it also is a little bit sticky and tacky, so that is going to make your foundation stick onto your face and last all day long. So the nice thing about foundation is Wet n Wild actually puts out a really great amount of foundation and they are all very good. One that I have owned for a very long time is the Mega Cushion Foundation. This one is just a cushion foundation, so you just open it up and it has the foundation right there. This is great for travel. And I usually take like my sponge, dip, and just apply right on. It is quick and easy, but I picked up something new that I've been wanting to try. I picked up the Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I actually have been playing with it for a few days now, and it has quickly become one of my favorite foundations. It's quick and easy to apply. I just take the stick and apply it directly to the face, focus right on the middle. So then I just take my sponge and I just bounce and massage this into the skin, starting in from the middle and making my way out. I don't like a ton of foundation on my face. I like my skin to show through, not to look like I have really a full face of a ton of makeup on. I want it to look pretty natural. So this product is really good at achieving both world. So it covers up all my imperfections, any areas of hyperpigmentation, acne scars, anything like that, while still having my normal skin show through a little bit. So I really like this. Plus it is the photo focus line, so if I do happen to have my picture taken with flash photography, you're not going to have that white cast. It's going to look very natural in pictures. A very natural looking foundation. All these Wet n Wild products, I think the most expensive one I bought was the stick foundation. I think it was $5.99. So super cheap and performs just as great, if not better, than a lot of high-end foundations that I have tried in the past. For concealer, I picked up Focus Concealer. This is in the shade Light Ivory. I played around with this for a few days. It is honestly not my favorite, a little bit more on the dry end, but it does get the job done. And because it's a little bit on the dry end, it does tend to kind of fill really quickly, so you gotta be quick with it. So I'm just gonna use a little concealer brush, blend this into place, cover up those dark circles. Blend that together. Like I said, you do have to work kind of quick with this product, but once it sets, it sets. I personally don't have to put any powder on top of this, which is kind of nice. One less step to do during the day. And honestly, makeup for me is just get me in and out the door looking like a normal person, and I'm good to go. So that's good. And luckily, I am kind of having a really good skin time, so I don't have any big blemishes, any kind of massive breakouts at the moment, so that's good. I feel like I have definitely found a skincare routine that works really good for me. I will post down below my nighttime skincare routine video if that is something you're interested in watching. So now let's move on to brows. I have the Ultimate Brow Mascara. And these are one of those mascara wands that has the brow product on it. Products like this, I like to take off as much of it as possible so it's not a lot on the wand, so it's a little bit of an easier application because it's always easy to add product than to take away product. So, and this is in the shade Nothing But Brunette. It is a tiny bit dark for my blonde hair at the moment. This product is very pigmented. Saw how much product I took off, so you have to be very careful with that. So let's go into eyes. Like I said, going through the makeup aisle with my mom as a little girl, I always saw these little quads. These have been around for at least 30 plus years. I like it because it really kind of tells you every area of the eye that the application needs to go on, so it is extremely user-friendly. I'm going to start with a really big fluffy brush, and there is this little shade right here, which is the Brow Bone shade. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Now, Wet n Wild eyeshadows do have a ton of fallout, so make sure that you tap any of that excess. And I'm going to put it on the brow bone, but also kind of all over the eye to kind of start my eye look. Taking an even smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to take the one that says crease, this little brown shade right here, and just pick up just a little bit of product. Tap off any excess and kind of start moving around in the crease to create a nice eye shape. Pretty pigmented, which is really nice. Kind of do a 1, 2, 3, swipe, swipe, swipe. 1, 2, 3, swipe, swipe, swipe. Well, that blended really well. So we are going to take a little bit of a flatter brush and we'll go into this pink shade here, which says eyelid. So let's put it on my eyelid. Like I said, extremely user-friendly. Going in with my same little fluffy brush, I'm going to go into this darker brown shade that says transition. And we're going to work a little bit more on the outer corner of our lid, just to create a little bit more definition. Alright, the eyeliner I picked up is the Megalast eyeliner in black brown. I like to go a little bit more on more of a brown side with my brown eyes. I have played with this one a little bit. It is a little bit on the dry end. It's not as creamy as I would prefer. It does do the job, which is nice. I'm just going to tightline the eye really fast. Does anyone else, when you're applying makeup, does your mouth just kind of go like the least attractive face possible? As I do it again. For mascara, I picked up this really pretty purple Mega Volume, like a good volumized mascara, so hopefully this lives up to the claim. Definitely on the more drier formula than I prefer. Just means it's going to dry out a little bit faster and you'll have to replace your mascaras a little bit quicker. But you know, when your mascara is, you know, less than $5, that's not the end of the world. It's definitely not my Lash Princess by Essence, which I absolutely adore. Alright, not the most volumizing mascara, but it's pretty good for the price point. It's Contour the Face with my favorite contour stick by Wet n Wild. This is such a good product. It is a dupe for a lot of the really expensive things. There is a Milk Makeup has a bronzing stick that is very similar to this one, and this one is less than $5. So I like to kind of start by my ear, create a little line, and a little bit up on top. I'm just going to take a little dual fiber brush and really kind of massage this into place. Bronze up that skin. Really focusing at the hairline. This product performs really well for the price. So I am going to put a little bit of a powder bronzer on top. This is the Wet n Wild, well of course it's Wet n Wild, it's the whole face of Wet n Wild, the Color Icon bronzer. This is in the shade Palm Beach Ready. It has a little bit of a shimmer tone to it, so it's going to kind of work as a little bit of a highlighter as well, even though I do have a highlighter I will be using. And work on the perimeter of the face. The drugstore, you are able to find a lot of really good bronzers, especially like the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, or L'Oreal has a really good one. Wet n Wild has really good ones. You can find a really great bronzer at the drugstore without having to spend a ton of money, which is nice because if you are really just kind of starting on working on makeup and you don't want to spend a lot of money, a lot of these Wet n Wild products are performing really well. For blush, I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is in Mellow Wine. I wanted something a little bit more fall-like. I have been playing with this. I have to be very light-handed because this is extremely pigmented. So, oh yeah. But it's really pretty too. Highlighter, Wet n Wild. I think Wet n Wild really does highlighters really well. So this is the Make a Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. This one I just am going to hit right at the cheekbones. A bit down the bridge of the nose. Cupid's bow. Oh, so pretty. I wonder if that's picking that up. And let's finish with some lips. This is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. This is a liquid lipstick in more of kind of a fall tone. These are very raved. I think they are a little dry, but they do dry down matte, so they are non-transferable, which is nice. So let's give this a little bit. The wand on this is a little bit bendy, so you can be careful with the application. That dries down really fast. It's a really pretty color though. All right, so that concludes today's look. I actually really like how this turned out, and I love that all the products that I used today, the most expensive one was $5.99. Comment down below what are some of your favorite Wet n Wild products. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe and share if you haven't already. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and let me know if there's any other products that you want me to do a full face on, because this was a lot of fun. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.